These days, it seems like more and more people are doing more to live greener and help the environment. In York Region, everyone is reducing, reusing, and recycling. Want to know our secret? We're taking easy steps like choosing not to buy things that come with a ridiculous amount of packaging, and by the way, are also impossible to open. We're also eating smarter by not buying more food than we need. And this is really important. We're composting. What's that?
Hi, we're the Stubbingtons from Vaughan. Composting is taking organic material like leaves and vegetable peelings, making them into nutrients for your soil. It's fun and pretty simple to do.
And what we don't compost in our backyard, we put into the green bin. Any kind of food scraps can go into the green bin instead of the garbage.
Hi, I'm Andy. I work for York Region and I live in Newmarket. Just wanted to mention you can also add coffee grounds, coffee filters, diapers, even doggy, I hope you're picking up after them. Here's what happens. After we pick up the green bin stuff in your neighborhood, it gets sent out to the composting facility. Here, the piles of organic stuff get put inside a mechanical bag breaker that loosens up the stuff from the bags and mixes it all up. It has to have just the right amount of porousness, moisture, and ratio of carbon to nitrogen in order to get the composting process off to a good start. Then, for the first few days of composting, the temperature is monitored to make sure the pile is producing enough heat to help everything break down. Next, we keep monitoring the temperature as it increases even more and gets rid of the bad bacteria. In the last phase, called the screening process, plastic bags and steel cans that might contaminate the organic stuff are removed from the compost. Then we cure it for a minimum of 21 days before testing it to make sure it meets some pretty strict guidelines. Then, finally, the compost gets sold as soil nutrient to farmers nearby.
And that's just the start of our success story here in York Region. Step by step, everybody everywhere can do something to live greener and protect the future for generations to come. The most important person who can help change our environment for the better is you.